Have you ever felt stuck watching millions of Blender tutorials and never really got to be a Pro 3D artist? Well, I have, but here is how I changed that in 2 months and you can too. I believe you are here today because you feel lost on your Blender journey or you're just getting started. Well, today is a lucky day because today I'm going to actually teach you how you can change that, how you can get good at Blender. 2 months ago, I was in your shoes. I was completely lost. And even if I had been using Blender for 4 years, I still felt like I wasn't good enough. And I just stopped and started thinking, why is that? Well, I didn't have the right strategy. I didn't have a plan. I just threw myself to Blender and started learning without even having a plan. We need to start with 2 things that are not completely about Blender and are not exactly directly about 3D, but it's really important that you follow this. So the first thing that you need to do is change your mindset. Like I said, you need to actually want to start learning Blender. You need to stop and think, what do I want? Do I want this to be an hobby? Do I want this to be a job? And if you do, if you really want to learn Blender, you will need to be organized. You will need to organize your life. And here is where it comes the second point. Work on your schedule. Yes. What do I mean by working on your schedule? I need you to open your calendar and actually start blocking your time. Starting saying, what is your routine like? And after that, I want you to look at your schedule and see, where do I have time? And don't tell me that you don't have time. Now, don't get me wrong, and I do think it's important for you to enjoy your life, but if you want to learn Blender, you will have to make a bit of sacrifice. If you want not to learn Blender, if you want to get good at something, if you want to change something in your life, to create a new habit, you will have to, make some changes and make some sacrifices. And the third thing is stick with it. Every single day, show up and learn Blender for an hour. And so, now, finally, we start learning Blender. Where do we start? What do we watch first? Blender Guru actually released a new donut course. And this course on YouTube, it's free and it's amazing. And I took it. And so here is his course. It's Blender 4.0 Beginner Donut Tutorial, the new one. And there is a playlist, it's 14 parts. I would say like a tutorial day, or if you can 2, but one a day would be the ideal. So these classes that I'm giving you are actually perfect to start Blender because they will cover every single topic that Blender has to offer. So after you go through the Blender Guru, I have a few more classes to you, and they're on Skillshare. Honestly, in 1 month, it's all you need for you to follow these next classes that I'm about to show you. The path that I'm actually talking about is build 3D models and animations with Blender from Derek Elliott. And I think maybe you know Derek Elliott, or if you are completely new, you don't know, but he is really good. He is really skilled in product animation. All of these tutorials that I'm giving you and courses follow really a lot product animation, because actually even if you don't want to follow product animation, this is really good to learn a lot of skills inside of Blender. So here is his path. I'm going to leave the link down below, and you can skip the first one because this first one we already covered it. It's like really beginners, and we already covered it on Blender Guru Donut course. And I learned a lot about modeling, lighting, animation, a lot. Things that I had no idea that Blender could do actually in animation. So yeah. So the next one is actually 2 small courses, but is from another giant in the industry, which is Smith. And his stories are actually really cool. This class, so Blender 3.0 Product Animation Masterclass, is the first one. And you will learn how to do this scene and this one is from another one, but the first one is the Red Bull. Okay, he has a second one which is more in depth and a bit more advanced that I really like, which is this one. If you can see, like, let me just show you in here. You see this? Yeah, it's more in depth. Still, I don't want you to skip the first one, okay? So follow the first one as well. After this, we will go back to Derek's channel because his channel is absurd. It's really good. His YouTube channel is full of good information. He has videos with an hour. He creates in front of you in real time this. And if you follow his tutorials, and I highly recommend you will learn so many new things that you didn't. And every single video is actually almost like a course by itself. You will learn so many new things. And if you find any good ones about lighting or anything that you are interested, please follow. Please follow, but don't stay stuck in this for more than a month or something like that. Because after that, you will give yourself 1 month of just, on your day-to-day life, you will just take pictures of something that you find interesting to model. Take a bunch of pictures from top, bottom, sides, front view, so you can get home and start recreating that model, And if you actually feel stuck in something like, well, I don't really know like how to create this glass material, go on YouTube and search for it and you will learn. But why is this different from just go on YouTube and search for random tutorials? Because you are actually conscious about what you want to learn and about your goals. And you will see that you will become a pro in no time. So by the end of these 2 months or whatever your journey takes, I want you to congratulate yourself because you accomplished so much, and you know how to schedule your time. You know how to take time for yourself to learn new things. This is actually a really good skill if you want to be a freelancer, for example. And most importantly, I hope you had fun. I hope you had fun on this journey. You just got a new skill. You are ready. You are ready to actually start working in Blender and being paid by being a 3D artist and being a freelancer. So if you want that, go after that. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe, give it a like, and I will see you next week. We are back. We are back with the tutorials because now I actually know what I want to do and what I want to do with this channel. That's it, guys. I'll see you next week.